Okay, so before I recorded this video, I originally did like another simulation between Cub Swanson versus Conor McGregor, and of course Conor McGregor won. So I thought would choose a different fighter in Chad Mendes because these two have actually fought in real life in the past, and it seems like Chad Mendes was sort of beating Conor, but because he didn't have a full cam back then, and because he gassed out, Conor won the fight. So now I want to put this into a EFC or a EFC, sorry, a EA UFC 3 simulation, and let's see who's gonna win between this fight. If they had like a rematch in real life, but through a video game format. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty interesting fight because it seems like Conor McGregor definitely has issues with fighters that tend to grapple a lot, like Diaz, Khabib, and Mendes. Fighters that are known to take their opponents to the ground and play with them essentially. So let's see how Conor does. Right, here you are in Bell Center here. I don't know where this is in, but let's just say it's somewhere. And here we have the man himself, Conor McGregor. The man that's had a pretty interesting year so far. In the earlier part of 2018, he knocked out Eddie Alvarez to win I believe the lightweight championship belt. But later on, he got suspended, or later on, I forgot what happens. I don't remember. It's been such a long time ago, honestly. But he has very high finish rate, 25 fights in his career, and won 8 out of the last 10 fights. Previously, when Conor returned, I think last month or somewhere like that, he lost to Khabib by submission. So this is definitely interesting for Conor McGregor. This is his chance to show the world that, even though he's had a bit of ups and downs for 2018, hopefully 2019 is the year that we kind of see the old Conor McGregor come back. The Conor McGregor that was very, very entertaining and could actually back up the stuff that he said, because sometimes I felt he bit off more than he could chew, for instance, with Diaz and with Khabib. And now here we have his opponent. Here we have Chad Mendes, the guy that seemed to really test Conor's mettle, in the sense that he was able to wrestle Conor to the ground, land some punches, but ultimately, due to the fact that maybe it took his fan short notice, he couldn't finish the job. Let's look at some of the statistics here for Mendes. Two-time All-American college wrestler, is explosive, and he's a consummate grappler. I don't know what that means, but I feel like maybe that means that he tends to really, take you down a lot and just, kind of mount you and make sure that you don't get back up. Sort of like how, I guess Khabib would fight. I keep saying Khabib because he seems to be like the ideal, sambo / wrestler, someone that really, chases their prey and does whatever they can to make sure that they don't get back up. So of course Chad Mendes is a little bit older, he's shorter by 3 inches, he actually has a pretty big disadvantage in reach. So we'll see if Conor utilizes his reach over Mendes, and we'll see if Conor can really avoid the takedowns of Mendes. Whereas if I were Mendes, I would try to, stand and bang for a bit, and when Conor's kind of like going for his 1-2 punches or whatever, you quickly take his ass to the ground and choke him out ASAP, because the longer you hold him to the ground, the more stamina he'll waste. Because Conor's body, from what I'm assuming, is very, very like skinny and very, very loose compared to Chad's very like bulky body. I feel like Chad Mendes will have more energy to waste if he keeps taking Conor McGregor to the ground. So I feel it's best for Mendes to just wrestle Conor what he's least expected and choke him out ASAP, because the longer you hold him, the more you're just going to waste energy. And in real life, the more energy you waste, the more Conor is just gonna, rush you with his flashy kicks and left hook. Definitely that left hook of our Conor McGregor, sorry. I would, rely a lot on my distance, rely a lot on my counterattacks, and just try to close in a distance, because it feels like Chad Mendes' boxing isn't as good as Conor McGregor. So let's get started here. So Conor McGregor going for that little spin kick, but also he cancels his kick at the last minute. Chad Mendes misses the kick right there. Oh shit, both men just throwing hands, uppercuts and shit, like within the first 5 seconds of the fight. And now both men seem to be kind of contemplating their next move here. Kind of having a little dance off, I guess. Who's a better dancer? And stupid shit just showed up, don't worry about that. I had like a DLC today, but I didn't want to update it, because why not? And now both men just kind of having a staring contest. There's no incentive to fight, I guess. I don't know why. Oh shit, left hook by Mendes, and Conor McGregor is done now. Very, very nice interception by Mendes. And Mendes, he seems to listen to my advice, go straight for that single leg takedown, and Mendes now in top position here. But of course, if I tried Mendes, I would definitely watch for the stamina here, you know. Make sure I don't waste too much of it. And Conor McGregor getting battered with that very nice elbow strike there. And now it's Conor who has trouble here. If this were in real life, I don't know who would actually win, but I feel like Chad would probably win, to be honest. Because Conor's ground game has been exposed for so long now, you know. It seems like Chad doesn't want to smite Conor. Chad just wants to bully Conor. Like how Conor bullied Chad when Chad was gassed out and fatigued. And now Chad Mendes now just going for the punches here. Oh, he's going for the armbar. He's going for the armbar now. Chad Mendes really trying to hold on to the arm there. He's maybe gonna go on for some sort of submission. I forgot what this is called, but he's really cranking on the arm here. And Conor obviously escapes. Good time. That's pretty good by Conor because he could have been humiliated again through a virtual video game, like in real life. Now it seems like Chad is trying to do something here. I don't know what he's going for. Now he's going for the strikes. Very nice hook by Mendes here. Mendes is just like a cat playing with a yarn ball, just tagging Conor left and right, just showing him who's the real man and who should have won the last fight had Chad Mendes had the full camp. Now if I were Conor McGregor here, I would really try to stay calm, not really worry about the pressure too much, even though it's getting the best of him. And I would honestly try to do something. I mean, with one minute left, it seems like Conor is just trying to waste time here, so that he doesn't make the same mistake again. And Mendes is just battering Conor. Conor's face seems to be a bit battered now. Those heavy hands by Mendes just finding their way into Conor's flesh and skin. And now Conor seems to be in a sort of a Muslim praying position. And it seems like Mendes now on top of Conor, trying to really use his wrestling to dictate the fight. And it seems like Conor finally gets out here, but not without a lot of fatigue and damage from his face. And as you can tell, his cheek seems to be red as hell. And now Mendes going in for another takedown. Boom. Just drops him like a sack of potatoes. And that's an Irish hook for you people. Let's look at the replay of Chad Mendes. Boom. Overhook. Very nice overhook. Kind of stunned Conor a bit. I don't think Conor was expecting that kind of volume to be hit. And now this is where Mendes tried to go for the armbar or whatever this fucking shit is called, but he didn't lock in the pressure. Maybe it was too early. I think that was the reason why. Maybe Chad rushed too early. But definitely a good run for Chad Mendes. He seemed to catch Conor by surprise with that very, very nice left hook or right hook, I'm not sure. And the wrestling was superb. The fact that he bullied Conor and just made him look like his bitch, you know. That's how it should be, you know, with these kind of grapplers, is that they're supposed to, you know, bully their opposition when they take them to the ground. And that's kind of the heart and soul of a wrestler. So if I were Conor McGregor heading on to the second fight here, I would definitely try to keep the fight standing, try to use my counter attacks, and just really use my distance. And try to avoid a ground game. Try to avoid going too near to Chad, because if you go near Chad, his instinct will be to take you down and humiliate you like in the last round. Now both men here, Conor's trying to be more patient this time. Last round he definitely got a dose of reality, you know. The fact that he got wrestled and he couldn't do shit. Now Chad Mendes now gets him again, boom, drops him like another sack of potatoes here. Now Chad Mendes, what can he do right now? Hammer fist, oh my god, nasty hammer fist. And I don't know what Conor can do at this point. You know, Conor throughout most of his MMA career has been mostly a stand-up fighter. So for him to be put in this kind of situation is uncalled for, because in the past when Conor was in his prime, I guess, you know, the grapplers and all, they kind of fell to him. But now he's kind of, it seems like age is kind of catching the best of Conor. Now both men kind of standing up here. And I don't know why Chad didn't put more pressure on Conor. He could have won the fight by now. And now it looks like Conor has a bit of takedown defense. And now it looks like Conor, nice punch of Chad Mendes here, but he obviously releases the hold, I guess. Maybe because he feels that Chad has the superior advantage when it comes to the grappling game here. Now both men just landing 1-2s on each other. Oh shit. Oh, Mendes now. Mendes going down. And Conor just batterizes Mendes, but I don't know why he didn't rush at him with those punches. And Conor, what is he going for now? He has Mendes on a clinch here. The hugging simulator 1-on-1, you know. And now both men are just trying to outwork the other opponent, but remember, energy is the most important thing in this fight here. And not only energy too, but having the clear mindset. And Conor, a very, very nice judo throw here. Something you don't see often from the computer or the real Conor's a judo throw. Like, that's very, very unusual. That's not really his style, you know. Now both men here going in a move leg clinch now. Who can land the first shot? And Conor, ooh, knees. And a left hook to the fucking face. And it looks like Mendes needs to really work on the offense now. His defense is not doing so good. If I were Mendes, I'd go for a takedown. A missed takedown right there, but who knows how many more times could Mendes will try that. And Conor now misses a left hook. And with what is that? Sorry. With under a minute left, both men are really trying to rush it now, trying to make sure that none of them go to the third round, because who knows how dangerous these fighters can get when they reach the final round. And the reason why I put this hammer on more sped up difficulties, because the fights are generally more interesting, whereas in real time it gets kind of boring, you know. 6 seconds left. What can both men do? Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It looks like Mendes, if he had a bit more time, he would have probably won by those heavy punches there. And look at how he played there. Conor, just those little boxing jabs kind of knocked Khabib to the ground here. Oh, sorry. Mendes to the ground here. Now it looks like Mendes kind of reciprocates of his own punches. And it seems like Conor, it's just too long, honestly. I feel like Conor's a bit taller, so he kind of has that reach advantage here. So if I were Conor McGregor, I would just keep up the pressure, honestly. It seems like Khabib, I'm so sorry. I keep saying Khabib because they fight so similar, you know, for some reason. I think it's due to the grappling. If I were Conor McGregor, I would definitely work more on pressuring Mendes and going in for the left hook as soon as possible. Whereas if I were Mendes, I would go for the grappling quickly, ASAP, and just tag Conor. I don't know why Mendes doesn't, you know, finish Conor off here. You know, he was letting those heavy hooks in round 1 and round 2 as well too. It looks like Mendes now seems to be under pressure here. And this is the last one, remember. Let's see who wins. Will this be a knockout or a decision based? Both men now. Oh shit, very nice kick. And now seems like Mendes is a bit too cocky on that instant here. And Conor with that right hook misses. Mendes now, very, very nice. Unusual way of taking an opponent down. Seems like he was cooking something or whatever. And that looks like Mendes on top mount here. What can Mendes do? Very nice hook to the body. Now Mendes is playing with his head here. And Conor's back, it's not his back is very, very, his blocking is fatiguing. And it looks like Mendes wins. I didn't see it, honestly. I was like, what the fuck? Why is he hitting him in the body? So, according to this EA UFC Simulation 3 here, Mendes wins by stoppage due to body shots to the rib. I think that's probably the most interesting way to take someone else to gas him out. And look at Mendes here, just going in. I can't really see from the angle here. And it looks like Mendes goes straight for the body. No, I don't know. Let me see. The camera is kind of shit in this game. Okay, goes for the head. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought he went for the body. But nevertheless, I mean, I don't know what happened to Conor. He seemed to have the fight during the second round, but the fact that maybe Mendes' wrestling was too much for him this time around, that's his downfall. So interesting. I mean, I thought Mendes would submit Conor or something, but I mean, this is equally as impressive, because obviously Mendes has more experience when it comes to the ground game, whereas Conor has more experience to the striking game. So with that being said, your winner is obviously Chad Mendes by knockout, or by TKO, sorry, due to ground and pound from the top mount of the head. I might do one more UFC fight here. It might be a little bit more interesting, but I feel like these past UFC fights have been a bit predictable. So hopefully I can make the next fight more unpredictable to give it that kind of a unique appeal. Anyways, thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next video.